Somerset County Council has declared what it's described as a major incident in response to flooding which has left villages marooned in water for 3 weeks. It means the local authority can request extra assistance, including from the military if necessary. There's also a plea for help in finding a longer-term solution to the flooding. The Environment Agency says there are currently 14 billion gallons of water on the Somerset levels, with an area of around 25 square miles underwater. The Met Office says more heavy rain is expected this weekend. Our correspondent John Kay reports.
Going door to door in rural Somerset tonight. Fire and rescue teams checking what assistance people need.
My worry is I have my mother, an elderly mother, at the other end of the village. And
These checks are happening because this whole area has now been declared a major incident zone. You can't see it in the dark, but we are surrounded by water. In daylight, you can see how bad it is. The Somerset levels have been flooded like this for weeks. The water just isn't draining away. We travelled by tractor to the village of Thorning. There was nobody in. Flooded at New Year, it now feels like a ghost town.
Water everywhere, to use that famous quote, and it certainly isn't to drink.
It was the prospect of yet more heavy rain this weekend that persuaded Somerset County Council to declare a major incident. It means they can now call for outside help, including the military if necessary.
The environmental pollution must be enormous.
Bryony says outside assistance is overdue.
Things are rough. There's sewage everywhere. We're on septic tanks, no mains drains here. So, it's all just depressing. So hopefully this is a bit of light at the end of the tunnel.
They could do with a tunnel in Muchelney. We've been back to the village that became an island 3 weeks ago, and nothing has changed. They're still relying on a council-funded boat to get in and out, but they hope they might now get pontoon bridges and extra pumps.
You can't get an ambulance in here, you can't get the fire brigade in here. If we have a problem like that, we're going to be in serious problems.
it is more than an emergency. It's gone past that point of being an emergency. They need to do something. We need to get some serious form of help out here. Hello, Bill. Hello.
For weeks, villagers here have been looking after one another, but they hope major incident status will bring more help from outside. Bill needs heart surgery next week, and at 90, the boat isn't really an option. You feel like your life's in danger?
Of course it is, yes. I mean, I rely on the pacemaker to keep my heart going. So that's how bad it is, I suppose you could say.
Despite today's announcement, these communities won't see the army marching in straight away. With the floods expected to last another month at least, the council says it's dealing with a long-term recovery, not just an imminent threat. John Kay, BBC News, Somerset.
A series of bombings in